in no way a good start to the trip, but it was nothing compared to what was waiting for me. On the next day, I got to meet the children of the tribe and spent the day
in the
with
fall.
them. But there was something that caught my eye. There was a little kid named Quanti who didn't talk with the other kids and preferred to stay out of sight. He definitely made me curious about him. I found out later that Quanti was an orphan. His parents went hunting one day and never returned. Poor Quanti. He didn't deserve what happened to him. I felt the need to get closer to that kid. I approached him and told him in a very few simple words, I have come a long way to meet you. I hope I can be your friend.
With the all-new Silverado HD, Silverado is now the only truck brand that can offer.
Quanti suddenly came close to me and said, Friend? I smiled, and he smiled back. You might think that things were starting to get better, but what happened next had me put my life on the line. Since there were no bathrooms, we had to go to the river to bathe. So, at the end of the day, I carried my stuff and went along to bathe in the river. I put my stuff by the bank. I took off my clothes and went into the water, which was ice cold by the way. But guess what happened next? When I was done, I couldn't find my clothes. They were simply gone. Oh God, who would do such a thing? And more importantly, how would I get out of the water naked? I didn't even have a towel to cover up. I was so very, very scared. But luckily, one of the girls who came on the trip with me came running over when she noticed what happened. She lent me a dress so I could get out of the water. I was positive that no one else had been in the water with me. But when we started walking back towards the tribe, I heard a sound of movement coming from the river. I looked around, but nobody was there. I thought I was imagining things, and that some animal was responsible for the vanishing of my clothes. But what I discovered when I returned back to my tent had me shocked. My stuff. They were lying on the ground in front of my tent. I thought that maybe the cold water of the river had made me sick, but I was sure that what happened next while I was sleeping wasn't a hallucination. Suddenly, I felt as if someone was getting closer and closer to me. I felt them standing right over me. I could almost hear the sound of their breathing. I couldn't remove my blanket to look at them, so I stayed covered and scared until the sun began to rise. It was only then that I could no longer hear the sound of that person breathing. In the morning, I told one of my friends what happened. She laughed and said, They must be ghosts. But I didn't believe her at all. Still, I didn't want to look strange, so I responded, That's probably right. They're probably just ghosts. Maybe the clothes event was just a bad joke by someone. But was the person who stayed with me in my tent all night long a joke as well? I didn't think so. And I don't think that anyone would believe me if I told them what had happened. I got out of my tent the next day only to find Quanti standing there. When he saw me, he ran towards me and hugged me. I was really in need of a hug at that moment.
It's time for more time. Don't miss a second of the new season of Missing Those Gas.
I felt so worried and scared. I looked into Quanti's eyes and said, Thank you for being here with me in this weird place. I feel like I want to cry so hard. If it weren't for your lovely smiling face, I could no longer go on with what I came here to do. Quanti did not understand what I said, but he said, Quanti is friend of Kathy, which was my name. So I laughed and said, Yes, Quanti is a friend of Kathy. I spent my whole day trying to call my father, but there was no signal where I was. Needless to say that there was no electricity as well. It wasn't long before my battery died. I got out of my tent, sat alone, and started to cry hysterically. But Quanti then came and sat next to me without saying a word. It might seem odd, but that child was like an angel, accompanying me since the day I arrived at that weird place. On the next day, we had to distribute food packages according to a list that I had with me. The last box was for a woman who lived a little further away from the tribe. I was told she was a witch who spent most of her time throwing spells to protect the tribe from evil spirits that inhabited the jungle. After I heard that, the thought of visiting and meeting her excited me. But I never expected to see what I saw when I went to where she went. Her front yard was full of animal skulls. I couldn't believe it. Her tent was also made up of animal skins that had writings with weird letters.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network.
Ooh, probably shouldn't. Really hot for
Danny
them.
Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is on the ground over to first. O'Hearn gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the
Why
numbers.
do they have
He
my
hit
name?
over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another
Why?
solid campaign.
Not the last name. Take the last name away. Will Smith. What the? Why is Will Smith
Digging
playing
in,
baseball?
Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Why would you just watch it?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3 and 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A swing and a shot
Damn
hit
it.
down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And the 11th pitch
Yes,
is the charge
finally.
as he strikes him out to end the inning. Dodgers down in order.
Jesus.
And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Jesus.
Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter.
Alex, you got
And
this.
a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed. And he's quite simply
You just made
one
me
of the
miss
greatest
that.
pitchers of
What the
all time.
hell?
Alex Gordon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
I did great.
Ready now, Hunter Dozier.
I know nothing about baseball.
Now here it comes.
And
This
hit.
is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger shading to his right.
God
He's
damn
got
it.
And there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there, base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitters got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, as
God
Kershaw
damn it.
will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Can't pitch it.
Runners off for second. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the move again from first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll
You
have
have to
no
be
play
kidding
as he
me.
reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only moved there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
No, he cannot.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field.
Oh, you have to be
And
kidding
it is
me.
gone, a home run. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Still only one out in the inning. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Good ball right there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Coming to the plate now, number 16. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, number 9. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is Jorge Soler. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's just 1 for 6.
Hitter, Jorge.
And that's in there for a strike. Popped high in the air. Muncy on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, number 33. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Digging in for his second at bat, Kike Hernandez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Kike Hernandez.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Turner, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Dozier picks it up. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this. Digging in now for Kansas City. Number 1, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez has a beat on it.
Always catches them.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Still too early? That's literally right next to me.
Fouled off. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This dude doesn't know standards with this.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
It's just gonna keep going on. Why not?
Him up. Seager is
And
there.
it's gonna be caught.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez waits on it.
Again!
Makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, A.J. Pollard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2.
Go.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score.
Finally, we got one.
One-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Hernandez ranging forward, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Into the box, number 11. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
69.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, number 33 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes set, the 0-1. There goes the runner, skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded
Taylor.
foul toward the coaching box at third. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate, number 16. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 16 becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 9. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Watch out.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Going after it is Gordon. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Whitney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Number 1.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bellinger comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's got it.
God damn it.
The run is stranded to end. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
High in the air into shallow left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Why would they put me so
this is
far
a great way
away?
to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now.
High and deep to center field. Phillips ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Okay, I'm not.
Clearly, this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I don't trust you anymore.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Line to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece.
For the Royals,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
number 66.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. This one's down to third. And there's one down now. The plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11 earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Circles my best.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The center fielder, number 20.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Flips it underhand. Throw on to second for the force. And here's Corey Seager. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys.
Why
We're
would
seeing
you
a lot of
swing at
strikes. We're
that?
seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, that's one of the
10th?
toughest pitches
Really?
in baseball to hit,
10?
right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball just doesn't get there.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Dozier has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now.
Will
number
Smith.
16, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Turner's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter,
So stepping in, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Number 9 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Hunter Dozier.
In now, Hunter Dozier as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hernandez moves over, and that retires the side. Royals leave.
Dude, these
Next
things.
for the Dodgers, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 9.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
Try and reach for this one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Justin Turner. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
All even now, 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's the ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run, moving into scoring position.
Go, 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 go. Yes.
And he is into third base with a triple.
Yes.
His third hit this afternoon.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for three when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1-0. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Confused. What just happened?
Now at the plate, number 11. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play.
You still got the run, though.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5.
So striding in, Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. One and two. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we... Adam Kolarov comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 56, Adam.
At the plate, Brett Phillips. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. Then your winning run will be in scoring position.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Number 1.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Number 1 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
Oh, that took way too long.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Danny Duff. Fourteen strikeouts in one game.
3-2 the final finish. Kansas City came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Danny Duffy takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Damn.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Damn. I just leveled up twice.